Alright guys, it's 281.6. Well, I was taking a picture of it as well. Well, sorry. I'm on my fingers with this thing this morning. You know, when you jump out of bed and tumble to the kitchen. And I ain't gonna get to pour myself a cup of ambition. I can yawn and stretch and try to come alive. But the fact is, I'm late. So I gotta get awake. Brush my teeth, wash my face, and go to Weight Watchers. This is my last day of Weight Watchers in the morning. I will be going at 5:30. Remember what I said. I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, Ctrygirl555, Tina here. 14th of September 2011. I weighed in on my home scale at 281.6. My sugar was 6.1. I feel okay. I feel fine. Just early up. Well, I was awake a little earlier, but I just couldn't get up. Only until my second alarm clock went off that I actually rose up out of bed. Sorry, I'm right in your face. But, it's only right down the road, guys. Absolutely just right down the road. So I have to park up in there and go up into Weight Watchers. As you all know, I said that I would go to this last Weight Watcher meeting here. Little bump. And then at 5:30, I'll be going to meet the new Weight Watcher leader, right? Beth. In the gym. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, but for now, I'm going to go in here and see how much weight I've gained. I'm uphill. I don't feel like I've gained a whole bunch of weight. I've got this little bitty swelling here. And I know what that's from. So, we'll see how this goes. Is that right? The wind will have it down the street, I'm sure. But, we'll see how this goes. Okay, guys? Bunch of hens in here, or birds as my husband calls them. A lot more than usual.
Speak to the queue now.
Do you want the second part of this?
What's that?
Do you want to give it to her? Saves me £2 on product and gives her that.
John?
Yes, yes.
You should call it there. That's it, is it?
No. But you can have £2 off the product.
To put my name on it and your name. Tina Jones.
Yes.
I think you're remembering it now.
Oh, I know some names pretty well. Surname.
Great. M2.
John.
Oh, dear.
You had me. Paper man for you.
How are you today? Doing all right?
Is it audible?
Oh, well, I know it's going to be for me, but that's beside the point. It's a wonderful group. No, I can wait to get on that scale today. I'm half awake and half asleep. Oh, let's see. Alright guys, I'll leave it here. See you after I weigh. Okay? Yeah. By again, I'm you were put on 7 pounds. Yeah, because I eat all those bloody points. Why did you need to know the points? Which points? Daily ones. So you don't normally eat them all, do you? No. And you only go from 27 to 32. 27, 32, 27, 32. Right. But I eat every one of my points. And I knew I was going to gain because I feel it. Were you on 45? No, I'm on 43. 43. Right, it's not working for me. Don't eat for the sake of it. If you fall, stop. Thank you, right? Don't eat for the sake of it, right? It's been putting me in misery, Carol. Right, no, don't eat for the sake of it. When you fall, that's it. I'm glad you said that. I was ready to jump off a bridge. Good morning. Good morning. Hey guys, Ctrygirl555 here, Tina. 14th of September 2011. And as you just saw, I just come from my Weight Watchers class. I don't know if you heard the conversation that Carol and I had. I gained 7 pounds. And she looked at me like, what the hell did you do? Well, I told her, I eat all those bloody points you told me to eat. And she said, stepped back and said, for me not to eat all those points. It's very confusing when the same person tells you one thing and then the very next second tells you a different thing, and oh my goodness, how really now I'm really confused with that, because for 2 weeks I've been stressing because she didn't want me to lose a bunch of weight. I told her from the beginning that I was eating 27, 32, 38, 27, 32, 38. Maybe I'd go down to 19 when I wasn't hungry. Today she tells me, eat until you're satisfied. Eat until you're full. Don't eat all the points. You want to talk about confusing? That is so tremendously confusing to me. I've gained 7 pounds this week. I'm not worried about the 7 pounds. I'll lose the 7 pounds. What I'm worried about is the the non-consistent leader that I have telling me all these different things, and it's worrying. Oh, blow. Forget it, forget it, forget it. I'm not upset. I am not upset. I'm absolutely beyond that. I care, but I don't care. I mean, you know, what else is it for me to do? I'm doing exactly what she told me to do. So for now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to eat what I want to, just like I told you. I'm going to lose the 7 pounds. I was 3 pounds away from losing my 2 stones in a little short amount of time. Now I am, just let's say, with those 3 added onto the 7 I gained, 10 pounds away from it. And I feel miserable gaining the 7 pounds. I knew I felt miserable. I absolutely knew it. I knew I had gained, just like I told Barbara when I went in the door. But that's me doing what somebody else tells me to do, just because I think and look up to them and thinking it's right. This won't happen again. Alright guys, I'm going to run in the YMCA for a second and then off home to get ready for I have 2 classes today, guys, 2 of them. Alright, so I'll see you then. Ta-da, ta-da. Take care. Okay, here's the deal. It's exactly 14 weeks from Christmas. I promise myself right now that I'm going to eat what I want to eat, however many points I want to eat, and stay on program. I'm not eating all those points. I am going to continue on my Wednesday class, early morning class, because I like the people. I like the class. I like the time. It's convenient to me. It doesn't make for my long day. And just because the leader is wishy-washy and telling me different things doesn't mean I can't do this. I am going to stick with the same meeting every Wednesday morning at 9:30. I absolutely adore the class. The people in the class are amazing. And if not getting any beneficial things from the leader, I do get benefit from the people. And much feedback. I had mega feedback from the people themselves that have been going to this class so long. And if you don't know, I started out on this Wednesday morning class last year when I started, but I had to take it to a Thursday night class, right? Because I felt out of place. Because it was all older women, all over 60, and I felt really, really out of place. Now, this is the same class I joined 3 times and quit because of this feeling, and I couldn't catch on, and she wasn't any help in telling me. This is not to say I won't go to a different meeting. This is not to say that I won't try Beth's meeting and to try to get some extra motivation. You can go to any meetings that you want to. You can go to as many as you want to. But I'm going to stick with my Wednesday morning weigh-in. It seems to be working well for me as my day goes, right? As of now, I've got 2 hours in order to do the rest of my laundry and spiffing up, doing the things before I have to go, actually an hour and a half, before I have to go to my first class of the day with Allison. You know, I really felt swollen this week, and I knew that I had gained. I knew it without a doubt, I knew it. As I went in the door and Barbara said, "How do you feel?" I said, "I feel like I gained." She said she thought she had gained as well. And I said, I mean, I really, really, really feel like I'd gained. Even coming down the steps, which I had to do 3 times because I thought I had lost my pedometer because it wasn't on my waist. And so I had to backtrack myself, right? And backtracking, I had to put all my things down and completely go backwards, tracing the floor, down the steps, and all the way back to the car. And I peeked into the car window, and it was laying down beside my seat down here. So with that cleared from my mind, I just ran back up the steps into the meeting and on with my way in. And I was gutted with the look on her face when she said, "What the hell did you do?" But I got satisfaction out of saying I'd done what you told me to do and eating all those bloody points. I don't know if you heard any of that conversation. I don't actually film that part of it because I'm not quite supposed to. But as long as I don't show people's dead in their face, I'm okay. And I wouldn't want to do that anyway because, you know, with this group, it's okay. It's okay. But a lot of people don't want people to know they're going to Weight Watchers. They don't want people to know that part about them, you know. It's like a lot of people don't want to know others to know that they've had bariatric surgery or any kind of, or going to Slimming World or doing whatever they're doing to help themselves get healthy. But however, I needed to document what she said, so I laid it down on the table. She knew I had it in my hand. She knew what I was doing, but I didn't want to show that. I just wanted you to hear, and hopefully you can hear, you know, what she said. What the hell did you do? And I was like, I did what you told me to do. I eat all those bloody points. And she said, then she actually took a step back. She stepped back and she looked at me and she says, for me not to eat all those points. And she says, eat until you're full. Well, that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing in the beginning, 2 weeks ago. I was eating until I was full. I was eating healthy food. Had she asked me at that time for my tracker, for evidence of everything, she would have had it all right in front of her. She would have been satisfied that I was eating healthy food, that I was eating, that I was fueling my body, and that I was doing what was right for me. But she didn't do that. And that is really, really disheartening because she's put me through misery for 2 weeks. I'm not going to give up on her because I think that she's got more in her. And I know that I've got more in me. And it's not like me to give up on somebody. It's not like me to give up at all. So, with faith and my prayers and God, and trust me, I've sit here before I come back on now, and I've prayed about this, and I made it a genuine decision. I won't be changing this decision. This is my decision. I will, however, be going to other meetings to see how those meetings flow. Not to weigh in, but only to sit through a meeting to get extra support. Because I really enjoy all the people in this meeting. I really do. Even better than the Thursday night meeting I had, even with all the younger people. I get more wisdom and more benefit out of this meeting, and they are all so loving and they are all so supportive and everything. They knew that I had gained 7 pounds, and they were on to me, and they, you know, that's a half a stone, that's a half a stone in 1 week. And I'm like, yeah, I can gain that overnight with swelling. But this was all actual eating food, putting food into my pie hole, because I was told to by my leader. And they had a discrepancy with the same thing. Several people had a discrepancy with the same thing. And saying that all of those points are not necessary. The Pro Points plan is absolutely amazing. But your body tells you what you need and what you don't need. So, I absolutely do not need those 43 points. I've wrote 43 down. I've already filled out my tracker. Started off for the week, putting September 14th, 15th, 16th, all the way up to the 20th, I think it is. Right? I will show you now before I go in, because I can't do the video when I go in there. As you can see where the blue mark is, right? All the rest of them are marked in yellow. Those are losses. Anytime you see a blue mark, that's a gain. It says 7, and I wrote gain above it. Right? I won't be discouraged about this. I know that I can do it. But I'm going to have to listen to myself, rely on myself a little bit more, and give myself a little more credit than I do. Because I think that I have a little more knowledge about my body than someone else. With that said, guys, I'm going to lose weight this week. This is a fresh start. I'm going to put the debacle, as I call it, behind me. And I am going to move on with this. I have said it. I feel absolutely amazingly full, but yet I feel good. Now, with that said, I'm doing a lot more exercise. I'm moving more. I'm getting out more. And my clothes are fitting me really nice. I still look nice in the mirror when I look, or is what I say is nice. I have no clue what nice means. But what I'm saying is I've got a little pudgy swelling in my stomach, which means to me that I'm holding and retaining from all the white bread that I ate that day and the different amounts of food, all the way up to the 43 points. That's finished. Completely finished. Last night I had a wonderful bowl of homemade fireman stew, all vegetables. It was amazing. It had leeks in it. It had parsnips. It had carrots. It had onions. It had oh my goodness, I don't know. It was just amazing, and I had a big bowl of that. And I think that I will make a homemade cabbage stew this week for me to eat on. It is cold, and when it gets this cold, I want soups. So in order for me not to eat out of the tin, which contains a lot of salt, I make the homemade soups. I did make that stew for Mom yesterday. It was Dad's recipe. I call it fireman stew. And I made it with a lean turkey mince in it for the protein. And with all those vegetables. What did I say? Carrots, parsnips, onions, leeks, the big one, swede. And I put 2 tiny potatoes, really small, because that's what Mom likes it like that, in it. And I didn't even have any of the potatoes inside the bowl that I had last night. I had that, and I had a wheatish kind of some kind of bread stuff. I don't know what it's called. It's the new Weight Watcher kind of stuff that's out now. But I wanted a peanut butter and banana sandwich with my stew. I do this to myself when I start hibernating. I go to the soups and I go to the comfort foods, that's what those things are. I was cold. It was after the theater last night. I went and watched the movie. I hadn't had a substantial meal all day. I had only had fruit and water and teas and herb teas and different things like that. And so I wanted a hearty meal. I had a big 2 cups bowl of soup, 2 cups of this fireman stew, and I had a small, very small peanut butter, organic peanut butter, and banana on this kind of Weight Watcher bready stuff. And it all came out to be 12 points, right? So with that said, I had a really nice meal, and I had a cup of cranberry tea. That cranberry and elderberry tea that I bought is amazing. I'm going to try the strawberry and mango next and see how good that is. But it's really, 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 really good. And I could tell the cranberry helped me with going to the bathroom to pee. It really did help. It was amazing because it felt like it was flushing my system out. It was nice because I've been retaining because of eating the white bread and stuff as I do swell up, you know. So I think this is going to be the end of my talk today. You might see me a little bit, snippets at the gym and all, but I just want to set it straight. Today, September the 14th, 2011, I vow to keep going to this meeting because I cannot give up on Carol. I can't. I've tried and I can't. And I know I said I needed a new start. Well, this today is my new start. And I realize that she has confused me half to death and telling me one thing and then another and all this. But now I've got to rely upon myself to take the confusion equation out of this and do what's right for myself and not eat all that food. Not eat it. Keep my points to where I'm satisfied and healthy eating and do the right thing. I go to her meetings and listen to the meeting and take what I need from the meeting and leave the rest there. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to win this battle. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep fighting. And whatever it is that I have to do is what I'm going to do. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for being here for me. Thank you for praying for me. And God bless you all. Peace out. That's how we roll, guys. That's how we roll. I'll pray for you in hopes that you pray for me. I'm praying for you all. Eric, Blue Eyes, I hope you're feeling better. And Gastric Rose, take care of him. Connie, I love you, doll. Black Candy, you look absolutely amazing. Little Fat Me, you look absolutely amazing. Marianne, you keep rolling. I know you can do it. Stop, drop, and roll. I know you can do it. You can do it. And Tay Tay, no more cookies and milk. No more cookies and milk. And there's several more shout outs that I'd like to give, but this is where I'm going to halt it today. All right, guys, I'll see you at the gym. Ta-ta. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. That means bye. Goodbye. I love you. I love you all. $545 calories, 47 minutes, over 5 kilometers in distance. I don't know if you can see this or not, but this elliptical is my brake pad today. I'm going to brake 60 minutes on it. Coming up on 549 calories at 7 miles per hour on the speed and 47.5 minutes. So let's see if I can get my 60 minutes, my 1 hour on this elliptical today.
Oh, God, not so bad, hell. Peter? What, Peter?
Decided to do the elliptical first today instead of the bike, so it could whoop my butt first.
What are you doing out here, Dave? I can't stay still, really.
And it is whooping my butt. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it is. Definitely whooping my butt.
Any snakes in the camp?
567 calories, 5.3 on the speed. The most I've ever done on this is 45 minutes. So you can see that the elliptical, they're really good all over body workout. Especially at burning 575 calories in 49 minutes and 44 seconds. And I'm soaking wet with sweat all over. 50 minutes, 578 calories, 5 miles an hour, and 5.43 kilometers a day. And this is Ctrygirl555, September the 14th, 2011. This is how we roll, people.
You might want to take her from me. We might get a shot. I didn't even whisper. No.
That's how we roll. 633 calories. 55 minutes. This is how I'm rolling, bro. Praying and rolling, trailing and moving, praying and moving. 640 calories, 6 miles per hour, 55 minutes and 40 seconds. Almost 6 kilometers in distance. Trying a different camera today, so I don't know how it's going to work. But I guess we'll see.
The chicken's all right, huh?
I got less than 4 minutes left to my hour. $648 calories. And there's not a dry spot on me. Nowhere.
No, not quite.
6 kilometers. 56 minutes, 42 seconds. 6 kilometers. 654 calories burned.
Moving and show the rest of the schools just respect each other, right? All right, seriously, man.
3 minutes left, guys.
Really will benefit from these next ones. So, we've been here a lot for 50 years. What do we have to do then? I don't know how to do it. I'll just show you exactly what you have to do with this. Well, sorry. It's all right. Rather than out for a walk and leave the outside. What did he say? Did he touch you and you were talking as big as sweets or anything? No, but his wife gave me breakfast. Her last lady arrived a month early. Gypsies they are, infamous. Oh, I see. Well, you shouldn't go out and do that. And I had to put cotton round the river, and I learned how to milk a goat.
2.5 minutes left.
It's down here, isn't it? Yes. Now, come join the rest of us and what are you doing? We're being waited there for a face by a little brawl.
Trust me, it's not easy. You guys know it's not easy. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left.
Carry on with what we were doing. Be careful, right? Hello?
Yes? 674 calories burnt. Wacko Jacko.
In the blood next to the head. Clean a big brain. I better do that. I could do with some brain.
It says if you go at this level for 1 hour on the elliptical, you should burn 680 calories. 59 minutes. I just rolled over to 681 calories. So I think I'm doing my full potential on this level. Probably it's killing me. See what happens when it gets to 60 minutes, because I have no idea. It may keep going. I don't know. We'll see. 688 calories burned, 5 miles an hour speed, 6.35 calories. 60 minutes. I went to a cool down. But it's still calculating my calories, guys. So when it says 700 calories, I'll jump.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Double cube. I think
I did it. 60 minutes and it starts for a 5-minute cool down. I'll cool down a minute and then I'll go to my next machine and I'll have a 45-minute ride on my next machine. Okay? This is indeed how you roll. 700 calories burned on the Olympic in 1 hour.
Look, I think of your type and spoil it for the rest of us.
How we roll that. That machine is a bugger. Alright guys, on to the next one.